The foundation of brand identity is a logo. But how do you brand a client that doesn't have a logo? I'm gonna show you how. In this instance, we have a client who does not have a logo, but is going into the space of public speaking. He's an established author already, and I was tasked with creating a book cover for his new book, as well as developing a website where he could sell this book, his old book, and also get speaking engagements. Now, I know he's going to have a heavy social media presence, so he's going to need to be branded. So when people see his brand, they recognize it. But how do you do that when you don't have a logo? I'm constantly trying to tell people the foundation of a brand identity system is a logo, but identity is based on a system. So in this instance, we're going to have to use colors and fonts in order to brand this client. So let's go to the computer and I'll show you what we have. So in order to brand this client with a nice modern look, we chose serif fonts. So we have one font, the base font is kind of a wider font. Then we have a narrow font that we use for the title of the book. It's always good to have contrast when it comes to design. Contrast would allow your design to stand out and be memorable. So in this case, we also chose the color of white, aqua, and a dark gray. It's kind of like a charcoal gray. And actually, this is something I normally don't do. I use a gradient for the aqua. There's a lighter aqua and there's a darker aqua. I don't normally use gradients in branding because it's hard for them to show up in certain formats of print. So this is what the book looks like. Now let's go to the website. So we created the website using the book colors as the foundation because these colors, as I said, are the foundation of his brand identity. So you will notice here, there's that aqua, we have the gray, we have the white. This website is still in the design phase, so I used placeholder images. This is not the actual client, but we'll replace those photos after the client is finished with his photo shoot. But as you scroll through the website and you compare it with the book, you'll see that you get the same feel. This is what branding is about. It's about having something that's recognizable, that's identifiable to a particular service or product. In this case, the service is the client speaking and the product is the book. So the client has a combination of both. Yet we're able to still brand this client and make him marketable without even having a logo. So if you have a client that doesn't have a logo, there's always a way to get around it. Focus on fonts, focus on colors, shapes. There's a number of things that you can choose that will normally go into an identity system minus the logo, and then you'll brand that client. This is Intelligent with Kouzi Arts. I just want to give you a quick tip.
Kouzi Arts, we elevate brand perception.